Right, quick update on the Trio Kenwood KD 2055 turntable with the auto return arm. So when I left you before, I was thinking I was going to add some material to the top of the tone arm. If you look at the other video, you'll understand what I was talking about, to the top of the return. But actually, having slept on it overnight, I thought I would go with the heat gun. And what I've just done is I got a pencil and just leaving it under here just to give us a bit of a bend or a bit of upward pressure in that plastic arm. And I just ran the heat gun over it very lightly. I think with heat guns are incredibly useful tools, but you can always add more heat. So go easy. I just did it very lightly for less than a minute, probably 30 seconds or less even, and then just let it cool. And it appears to have done the job. I haven't actually tested this yet, but it's definitely raised that level back up to where it should be. So I'm going to try it now. What I didn't show you is the bottom of the platter and the pin that picks this up. So that's that pin there that you can see that sticks down, and when that plastic section goes from where it is now to there, which is what happens when the tone arm comes across, that pin then comes around, catches that, pushes it further and completes the return action. So I'm going to see if it should work without the belt on, shouldn't it? Because I can push this round. Okay, we'll see. Right, so you can see in there, in that little hole, that's where the plastic arm is. So if I turn it on, load the motor's spinning, lovely and quietly now. And if we push the tone arm across, there you go. Now that has pushed the plastic arm over to the point at which the pin should catch it. So if I spin the table by hand, because the belt's not attached, the pin, yep, catches the plastic, the white plastic section, and pushes it back. So that, I think, has resolved our problem. I'm just going to do that again. Wider view. So motor's going, tone arm will come across the record. Yeah, it's move the plastic section, pin's caught the plastic section again, and it's returning nicely. So might be a couple of other things I just need to oil in there, but I think otherwise that's working really, really well. It's a lovely table. It's this they call them the Rock, and it's sort of like a Korean worktop sort of slab with these little specs in. It's quite nice actually. I've just got it on this deck, and I've put it on the old trusty squash balls cut in half, levelled it. I've got a Audio Technica cartridge, one of the new VM cartridges in there, which is surprisingly good for about £50. They're really, really good. I've got a microlinear one in my better turntable, but this sounds great on here. The one issue I've had with that cartridge is actually getting adequate weight. I've had to really crank the weight on the tone arm probably further than it ideally wants to go, but I've weighed it with one of the little scales, and it plays great. So that's the setup at the moment. But yeah, I recommend these tables. If you can get one of these, they're quite simple to work on. I think the 500 is a really high-end table, a very good version of this. A little bit more complex, a few more things to go wrong, but as I understand it, if they're working well, they're absolutely brilliant tables. I can believe it if, as this is very good. I'll need to put the belt back on there, put the platter mat back on, and then I shall have another listen to Virgins and Philistines by the Colourfield, which is a superb album with the late, great, wonderful Terry Hall. And I shall enjoy that later. Alright, take care.